Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Pasta Water. This is episode 2 of your new favorite show. Today is very special because I have been working on a home renovation for literally the last 3 months. And it went slowly. I took my time. I didn't have like a massive budget to work with. I had a lot of stuff already, and then I also was just very savvy about going on Facebook Marketplace and stuff. So I did the best I could in the 3-month block that you will be witnessing. And yeah, I feel really good about it. And I think you'll see there is a pretty dramatic transformation, I'd say. When I first got here, there were 2 other people living in the space, and the transition was it's going to go from those 2 people to just me. So I had essentially, a blank slate. I had been living here for a while, but I was subletting it for the summer, et cetera, et cetera. So unimportant details, but essentially I took it from somebody else's house to my own house. And it was chaotic when I walked in here. And now I would say it's not chaotic at all. I would say it's really, really calm in here. So I'm very excited to show you everything that happened. It made me realize a lot of things about myself. The main one being that I have a bad habit. And the bad habit is that I cut corners quite a bit. I think I'm a corner cutter. And so a lot of these fixes that I made, if you look a little closely at them, you can see that they're a little scary. But you know what? From afar, they look good. And they just the house feels comfy now. Like, I think before it did not feel cool. Oh, hello. Before it did, you want to say anything?
You are just such a f***ing idiot. I have such a low opinion of you.
Before it didn't feel comfy at all. It just felt really chaotic, and now it feels cozy. What I don't want is for my house to feel super transitory and like I'm not going to be there for a while. I want to feel like I live here and like this is really my space. So when you watch this happen, I hope you feel inspired to declutter your space, declutter your mind, make your space your own. Watch this and maybe take those first steps with me. Maybe do the dishes while this is on or something. And let's go. Let's get into it. So this is where we're currently at with the apartment. And if you know me, you know that I am kind of a neat freak. So this is extraordinarily stressful. But it's okay. I have been kind of mentally distant from this place. And honestly, mentally distant from my whole life because I've been living not at home for such a long time now. So it feels really good to be back. I'm stoked, but like this is really, really crazy. So we're just gonna have to work one step at a time, get this done. You just cut your hair and I'm pretending not to notice. Cause you never pull out the way you pull focus. You put that tension in the room. It takes a razor blade to keep it through. Baby, I want you. If you couldn't tell if I don't wear it well. I don't wear it well. You know, leave it alone no more. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, baby. Don't be shy. Give me that long shot in the cold dark, midnight hour. This used to be the studio right here, but now we're going to take this second bedroom in here and turn this into the studio. Right now the sound is terrible, but we're going to work on it and we're going to get it soundproofed. We're going to build this desk that I have here. It's actually not a desk at all. It's literally what is it called? It's called a workbench. It's a workbench. I'm very excited. Trying to figure out what to do with the closet because The closet is interesting. I want to kind of make it into like a vocal booth maybe, if possible, but I see that there's a lot of like this. I don't know how to get this out, so we'll see if I'm able to even do that. I feel so lucky because I finally have a chance to have a studio. It's always been either in my room or in the living room. And so I'd have a roommate and I would always feel like I'm annoying them or inconveniencing them by being out here making noise, singing really loudly. I'm sure that's annoying as So finally, the time has come to move into a studio space, which is formerly another bedroom. And with that, I've decided to invest a little money into just making the space really work for myself, because I do believe that that has a lot to do with the final product, like how good the space is or how comfortable you feel in the space. And for me, I've realized that like I need things to be clean and I need things to be functional. Even more than being pretty, I need things to feel like they work really well. So I had a desk in there forever that was just a regular desk. And it was okay, but I have realized that I have a hard time being creative when I'm just sitting for a really long time. And part of being at that wow, this is actually looking really hard. Oh God. Okay. Making music for me is physical and like actually being up and being free to move. And when I'm sitting all day, I just can't do that. Not to mention it's horrible for my posture, it's horrible for my health, right? So I wanted to make sure that I was able to get a standing desk. I actually ended up getting a workbench. Like something that you'd get for like a garage that you'd like, if I were like a 40-year-old dad, I would like have tools out there and stuff. Oh no, it came with a wrench. How do I even use a wrench? Like I've never used a wrench before. Ooh. Yikes. It's a particularly hot day today. And this is manual labor. The vibe of this like butcher block. Isn't that cool? I'm excited. I think it's gonna be really nice. Okay, step one. Woo! Woo! I might be in over my head. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're finished. I'm gonna flip it on its top now. I'm so excited! Ooh. Like, oh my God, I'm so excited! It's so cute! It is yet another balmy day in Los Angeles today, and I'm going to paint this wall. This color called chilled wine, which I could really use right now actually, but today we're not going to be drinking it, we're going to be desecrating my apartment walls with it. This is the color. I'm very excited. I think it's going to be really nice. And if it's not, who gives a It's so hot, so we're going to try to do this as fast as possible. Painting walls reminds me of all of the perfectionist tendencies that I have, because you can't be here for this. It feels so permanent, but in reality, it's not a big deal. If you don't like it, you can just paint over it, and you'll never even have to remember that it ever existed. I don't know, I guess sometimes I do things like this to claim control over things that I don't think I have control of. Like at the moment, I feel like I'm sort of out of control of my life in general and just where things are going. Part of that is really fun because, you know, like I get to give over control to the outer, but it comes with all sorts of nervousness too, because I just really don't know what my life is gonna look like in a few months. Anytime there's uncertainty, it's really scary. The last time I painted a wall was the day after I got dumped by somebody. I do think it really helped me feel like a little more in control of myself and in control of the situation at a time when I was like, damn, like I can't control the way other people think about me, whether or not they like me. So let me just paint this wall. As long as it doesn't harm other people, and as long as it's like a socially responsible thing to do, if I feel the inclination to do something, I'm just gonna do it. When I was like 6 or 7, my mom let me pick the color of my bedroom, and I didn't have like the mental agency to understand that like that's the color that you're choosing and it's gonna be like that for a long time. So I picked this really ugly mustard yellow color, and I'm actually realizing that I think this is essentially the same color, and I love it now. So, haters. Boop, 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 boop. I've been having this renaissance in myself with style that I'm realizing I don't dress the same anymore. I used to dress in a way that I was kind of compensating, whereas now I'm just kind of trying to wear something that allows me to live my life effectively, feel comfortable, and get what needs to get done. So I find myself thinking less about what I'm gonna wear now, and a lot of that has resulted in me like wearing clothes that are just less busy or less loud. I also used to be really preoccupied with the idea that I need to have a bunch of clothes for the stage. Like I used to have a really hard time with just finding clothes that I could wear both for a show or for a content shoot or something and for my everyday life, but I'm not so focused on that anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna start with tops. Shirts. These two shirts I got abroad. I got this one in Mexico City and this one in Paris. I think I should get rid of this. I've only worn it like once or twice. That being said, I don't know, I think it's kind of cute. This is not for everybody, and I realize that. And my clothes are generally not for everybody. When I play Dress to Impress, I lose. I literally come in last every time. But then I remember those are 8-year-olds, it's okay. I'm gonna keep both. They both have sentimental value, and I think that counts for something. Yeah, if something is made of nice material now, I'm way more likely to keep it. Like my least favorite feeling is being in something that just feels cheap. Like I'm sick of that, and I'm done doing that. This shirt I also bought in Mexico City. I love browns and neutral tones. This is like this wood thing, and I think in theory I really love this, but in general I actually don't wear it a lot, and I think it looks weird on me, so I'm going to get rid of it. I got this shirt when I was 16, and I still have hope that there's gonna be a moment for it again. I'm gonna keep it. This is from Left Hand LA. I absolutely love this shirt. With this skirt would be such a moment. It's too hot today, but because it is like a waffle material, but I love this shirt so much. I like when there's a sense of irony and humor. I think that's really important for me. I bought this out of fear, I think. Fear that I didn't have enough stuff that like looks cool. And granted, every time I wear this jacket, I get a lot of compliments. People do love this jacket, but it's not, I think you can smell on me that I'm wearing it to be seen. I've had this work shirt, denim Ralph Lauren work shirt forever. It has pit stains, and I think sentimentally I need to keep this because I wore it like at all my restaurant shifts at the Grey Dog in New York City. I can like make music in this, I can work in this, so I'm gonna keep it because This is something that has functionality to it. I've thrown this in the get rid of pile like 10 times and then fished it out, but I never wear it. It needs to go. When I was in high school, I wanted to be seen so bad and I wanted to be different so bad that I sort of did anything to make that happen for myself, and I would wear stuff that was ugly, even if I knew it was ugly, because I just wanted to be recognized. Not many people were gay, and I was just different in that way, and I felt like I needed to be different in every other way too. There are some really sentimental things in my closet that I love a lot. One of them is this pair of Dickies that I indigo dyed. They're really cool. I don't really wear them, because they fit really tight, but I am gonna keep them because I made them I didn't hand sew them. A couple other really sentimental things. This is a jacket that my grandfather, who's now passed, gave me, and it's a Dior tennis jacket. And this is just like the classiest garment, man. It's stretchy, it's comfy, it's nice, it just looks good, it's sexy, and it was in his closet when he died. I don't really wear it a lot, but I love it. It's really cool. I don't think I'll ever throw it out, no matter what. This is my dad's old Letterman jacket. Actually, this would be so cute with this outfit if it wasn't 1,000 degrees, but the cut on this is crazy. Like, he must have been a twink, because this is tiny. I love the cut so much. It's such a fun little jacket. 1977. Holy you know? Okay, this is something I've had for 5 years or 6 years. No, 10 years probably. These pants, they're hideous. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're so ugly, but I never throw them out because there's gonna be a moment where these are just the exact right thing. That is what hoarders say, like famously so. This is a kilt I got on Etsy, and it's covered in chains. It's so cool. Immediate keep. Okay, this has a story. My friend gave this to me, and it was his dad. Somebody was like, did you get this at Jaded London? No, babe, this is Swiss from like the 1980s or something. This I will probably have till the day I die. I love browns. I love neutral tones so much. Big baggy jeans in right now. When skinny jeans come back, I will be keeping these. I think you really can't have enough blazers. That's all I have to say about that. Because you can put a blazer, I have more to say. You can put a blazer with a t-shirt. You can put a blazer with a suit. You can do whatever you want. It's your life, baby. It's your life. I wouldn't wear this. First of all, I hate wearing white because every time I wear white, something gets on it and it becomes gross, and
I'm gonna stop doing this to myself.
And then I also really don't like graphic tees, contrary to the Bass Pro Shops. This is tiny and it fits really slim, like really skinny on me. And I just feel so in it, and I'm gonna keep it because I love it. It's just like where old me and new me meet, because it's busy and it's like something that you wouldn't ordinarily see a man in, which like 16-year-old me would be really proud of. But new me likes the fact that it's like a nice design. The colors are amazing. I love the colors here. The patterns are cute. It's stretchy. Like I can wear this to the club and dance all night. There's purpose and intent here. And there's a POV. This tells a story too. Okay. I've been wearing polos a lot lately. I love a good polo. This is Hugo Boss. Hugo Boss. It's easy, it's breezy, it's beautiful, it's CoverGirl. These were given to me by a friend. I really, really like them, but they don't look good on me. We're gonna have to give these up. This whole process is just like simplifying my life and making things easier for myself. I think that's what I want now, man. I don't, all I want is just like an easier, chiller life. You can't really tell what's going on, but it's like a button up with a lot of different animal print. Some clothes you keep for layering purposes, and that's this guy right here. Love this trouser. I bought these XXXXXL shorts in New York, thinking I was gonna have some sort of moment with them. Girl, what did you think? Okay, I cleared the whole closet, and now I'm gonna go in there and stay in there until it's safe to come out. Not including shoes, which I'm not gonna film because I don't feel like it, but this is a good amount of stuff. And I'm looking at this pile and I'm like, yeah, girl, this is the stuff you don't like. And you knew you didn't like it in the back of your head the whole time, but you kept clinging on to it because you have a scarcity mindset. Feels good. This pile is heavy. Good stuff. Okay, well, as I subtly foreshadowed earlier in the video, not everything goes exactly according to plan. Here we are at a major crossroads. I have seen things that nobody should see. I have used cleaning products that nobody even knew existed. There were quantum cleaning products involved in this process.
Nice cabinet.
Yeah, thank you. I got it. It's a little dirty. I got it online on Facebook, and it's not. It smells bad.
I like this kind of.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. When I bought this dresser that you see here that I am currently taking the drawer pulls off of, when I purchased this dresser, unbeknownst to me, it was covered in dog pee. When I went to pick up this dresser, we exchanged it outside. I had rented a van from Burbank Airport. We exchanged the dresser outside, and I got maybe a hint of dog pee. But I thought it was maybe just because we were outside. You know, the two of us were outside. The exchange was happening outdoors. So I thought maybe it was the curb or something. So then I got the dresser in the van. He helped me with that. He had the nerve to say, all it needs is a good dusting. He literally said that to me and looked me right in my eyes. Put it in the van, and I have to go to Home Depot to get some bungee cords so I can lift it up the stairs. When I get back in the van from Home Depot, the strongest, most putrid odor that I have ever with my nose smelled flooded in to my nostrils, and I realized that we were dealing with something far more sinister than I had originally anticipated. So thank you, Reddit. Thank you, Reddit. I did everything on Reddit, and it worked. I eventually got the odor out of the dresser, and they also had thrown in this extra little side table, which I also paid for, by the way. $125 for both. So, you know, the cost was very low. I do think in some ways I got what I paid for here, but we got two pieces of furniture out of it and a story to tell. And for that I'm grateful, and I'll never turn down a story. I'm just putting some brushed nickel knobs from Amazon on that and giving a little bit of a spruce up. And I think it looks really good. So no harm, no foul. Just like 3 days of my life gone. But that's okay. I can walk away with my head high and my olfactory bulb all the more experienced for it. Got back in from a very long day of shopping where I got a lot of things, mostly food items, because tonight I'm going to host a dinner for me and my closest friends. I do it every once in a while. I want to eventually make it a weekly thing because I love it so much, and I think there's something definitely to be said about carving time and space out in your week to just be with your friends and have a meal together. I think we wouldn't all need so much therapy if we had the opportunity to do that, like guaranteed every week. I don't really have a ton of plates and cups and necessary things for hosting a dinner party. Me. Okay, well, I still don't have a lot of plates because I literally just broke them all. Like, why did I just get home with this? And I just dropped it on the ground. It's not that bad. Me in denial. It's not that bad. Not everything broke. Okay, not everything broke. A lot of things broke though. I definitely have been doing things in a rush lately. Like the painting job, like I did that in a big rush. And there are mistakes on the wall, I can see that. And that's fine, like I don't mind things to be a little messy, but these moments are a reminder that you need to chill out sometimes. Oh wow, I got 4 of these plates and 2 of them broke. Okay, now we have 2 cute plates. 2 is better than 4. 2 glasses that won't break even if you drop them. Can attest, because it just happened. I love these little glass mugs. Serving trays. I'm gonna make a Greek salad today, so I wanted something to put it on. Best purchase of the day, if you ask me. Water jug carafes, I guess. I love the color of them. They're so pretty. I really like ice cold water. So I can fill these up and put them in the fridge.
Perfect timing, why be hiding? Yeah, I'm a little badger. I keep tapping on your window, up a ladder. All the late night conversations, would you rather? You're the only one I ever wanted. So funny when I cry, cry, cry. cry, cry, cry. Got a vision in my mind's eye. Gonna get you at the perfect time. We're never too young. 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 We're never too young. It's the way you ride when you on my waistline. It's the way it rains whenever you walk away. Overstay the waving or take them by the red tide. There's nothing to say, oh, you're saving yourself. Damn it, little badger, I've been putting in some miles on my dream catcher.
I have a few final things to take care of. I have 3 DIY projects to get done today. The first one, I'm recording this on December 23rd, and I'm leaving tomorrow to go to San Diego for the holiday. I scrambled to get together like a gift, and I think I did something really nice, so I'm gonna show. So my brother and his fiance have 2 cats, and then I also got a cat recently, Pinky. I was gardening and I had the thought to make them pin up characters in like an American traditional tattoo design. So I drew them as pinups and they came out really, really fun. I'm gonna insert a photo of the cat next to it. Is it focused? This is Ginny. This one's Pepper. I love this one. I'm really happy with the way it came out. This is Pinky. So I got this for myself, and I got these 2 for my brother and his fiance, and then I combined them all into one. And we called them the Grandkitties because neither my brother nor I have children, so at the moment. So this is what we're working with right now. I love it. I think it came out great, so I'm just gonna frame them. And okay, the next thing, with the dresser I got this matching table, and I wanted to get that some new door pulls as well. There are lots of different colors here, and they're all very pretty. I'll tell you about the third project, which is no doubt the most stressful one. For my bedroom, fabric, which I think is amazing. I got so much of it too, and I'm gonna use this for like a canopy over my bed. There's just a lot of peeling paint. There's a lot of peeling paint. And it looks really ugly, and I've kind of lived with it for a while, but now I'm going to do something about it. But the something is hard. I have to cut this fabric. I got a rotary cutter, and I have to cut this fabric in a few different ways to make this work. And I didn't do so well on that with the curtains, honestly. So anyways, okay, I told you about that. Now I'm gonna put these drawer pulls on.
I've been quite the mosquito. I've been kind of uptight. I'm gonna need the placebo to loosen up tonight. Only one on a free throw. Only in if it's by design. By design. Perhaps a long incubation. It's just the thing that I need. Or on a 747. That's where it's gotta be. Will it get me to heaven if I can sing the national anthem?
Wow. Wow. That was a journey. I'm happy to be on the other side of it with you. Not everything went super well. There were roadblocks along the way, as you saw. But I'm really glad that I have this channel and that I'm putting effort into making content in it, because I don't know if I would have gotten this done or like taken this nearly as seriously if I didn't have the outside pressure of like, hey, you're making a video about this. Making a video about it really made me turn up the volume on the whole thing. I've been living here for like 3 years, so I've had a lot of these projects just on the back burner. That ceiling paint peeling, the canopy thing above my bed, those curtain rods got put up like 2 years ago. And it's just been like ugly curtain rod against peeling paint since then. So there were a lot of things that I just needed to be nudged on. And because I had this channel and because I have, expectations around when I want to edit and everything, I think, those things got done in a much more timely fashion than they would have. So I'm grateful for this channel. I'm excited for Pasta Water episode 3. It's very special. It's about discomfort and the way that discomfort challenges us and how it's a necessary part of life. And I'm super stoked on that. I'm already working on it. So if you want to see that and if you want to be informed of when that comes out, it'll be in about a month, but you should just subscribe. Just hit that subscribe link below and you'll get notified. That's how technology works. So definitely tap in because we still have so much to go. I'm just starting out. I'm having a blast. And even if nobody watches it, like the beauty of it is like I literally just like got a new space. Like, and all I had to do was just film it. That's so fun. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Looking forward to the next. And I hope to see you there. Have a great day.